Good morning. First of all, I am not from Bogota. I am from Uate. So I will compare the lifestyle from there. Let's go. Transportation. Most people in the past lived in rural areas and mountains, so the only means of transportation were horses and motorcycles. It was much harder to travel back then. Nowadays, it is much easier since there are paved roads, cars are more accessible, technology has improved, uh, and many people have moved to the city, which used to the much smaller. Education. In the past, accessing education was more difficult because schools were often farther away from where people lived. Most people only complete their secondary education and they start working. Today, it is much easier to access education, and the majority of young people can pursue higher education, making the city more educated than before. Daily routine. In the past, the traditional family model was followed more strictly. Children went to school, fathers worked mostly in agriculture and livestock, and mothers stayed at home taking care of household chores. This routine was much more rigid. Nowadays, this has changed significantly. There are more jobs outside agriculture, more women work independently, and fixed, fixed gender roles are much less common than before. Technology. In the past, people in rural areas had very few technological resources. They only had old televisions, basic cell phones for calls, and perhaps some farming machinery, but nothing more advanced. Today, technology is much more developed, and thanks to the growth of the city, most people have access to modern cell phones, advanced televisions, computers, and the internet. However, there are still people living in rural areas who do not use these technologies as they consider them unnecessary for their daily life.